go, you little psycho?
I was just delivering your morning coffee like I always do.
You do? Right, I'm clearly suffering from extreme caffeine deprivation.
The Addams family is proving once again that this franchise never stays quiet for very long. Even though fans still have a long wait before Wednesday Season 3 finally arrives, people are already returning to the creepy and lovable family in huge numbers. Netflix's latest streaming rankings show that both the Addams Family animated movies are climbing the charts across the world, and it isn't difficult to understand why. Whenever a major chapter of a franchise is getting closer, fans usually go back and revisit older movies and shows because they want to stay connected to the story. That seems to be exactly what's happening here. The 2019 animated The Addams Family has climbed to the number 4 spot on Netflix's global top 10 list, which is a pretty impressive achievement for a movie that has been available for years. Instead of fading away over time, it has found a brand new audience while longtime fans are giving it another watch. The movie featured an impressive voice cast, including Oscar Isaac as Gomez Addams, Charlize Theron as Morticia Addams, Chloe Grace Moretz as Wednesday Addams, Finn Wolfhard as Pugsley Addams, Nick Kroll as Uncle Fester, and even Snoop Dogg as Cousin It. That combination of familiar characters and recognizable actors helped make the film stand out when it first arrived, and now it's getting another wave of attention. But that's not the only Addams movie making noise on Netflix. The Addams Family 2 is performing even better at the moment, sitting at the number 3 position on streaming charts. The 2021 sequel follows the family as they head out on a cross-country road trip, creating plenty of chaotic and hilarious moments along the way. Most of the main cast returned for the sequel, although there were a few changes. Bill Hader joined the cast as Cyrus Strange, Wallace Shawn voiced Mr. Mistella, and Javon Wana Walton stepped in as the new voice of Pugsley after replacing Finn Wolfhard. Those additions helped give the sequel its own personality while still keeping the classic Addams Family charm intact. A bunch of people believe the sudden popularity of both movies has a lot to do with Wednesday Season 3 being officially in development. Netflix has already confirmed that production is underway, although fans shouldn't expect the new season to arrive until sometime in 2027. Because the wait is still pretty long, many viewers are going back through older Addams Family projects to fill the gap. Even though the animated movies aren't directly connected to the Netflix series, interest in an entire franchise usually increases whenever a new installment is on the horizon. That pattern has happened with countless major franchises before, so it's not surprising to see it happening here too. One of the biggest reasons for this renewed attention is the massive success of Wednesday itself. When the Jenna Ortega-led series debuted in 2022, it introduced the Addams Family to an entirely new generation of viewers. Older fans already knew the characters from the comics, television shows, and movies, but younger audiences discovered them through Wednesday's story at Nevermore Academy. Because of that, the franchise reached people who may never have watched the earlier adaptations before. So even though the animated movies tell separate stories, many newer fans are checking them out simply because they enjoyed the Netflix series. Right now, both animated movies and the first 2 seasons of Wednesday are available on Netflix, making it easy for viewers to explore different versions of the Addams Family. There still isn't an official release date for Season 3, although production has already begun. That means fans have plenty of time to revisit older entries while waiting for the next chapter. Recently, actor Luis Guzman, who plays Gomez Addams in the Netflix series, shared some interesting comments while speaking with Screen Rant during interviews for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. He talked about how excited he is for the next season and hinted that viewers should expect more of the extended Addams Family to appear. According to Guzman, Season 3 will almost feel like a family reunion because several relatives will finally be joining the story. That tease immediately caught fans' attention because the Netflix series has mostly focused on Wednesday herself, with the rest of the family appearing only when necessary. Although Gomez, Morticia, Pugsley, and Uncle Fester have all played important roles, the wider Addams Family hasn't been explored nearly as much. Season 3 looks ready to change that, giving audiences a chance to spend more time with relatives who have either never appeared before or have only been mentioned. Guzman also reflected on why the Addams Family has remained popular for so many decades. According to him, every generation has found something to love about these characters. The franchise began as a comic strip before expanding into animated series, classic black and white television, live-action movies, more cartoons, and now, one of Netflix's biggest shows. Because every generation has experienced the family in a different way, the franchise continues to stay relevant instead of fading into history. Even though many classic properties get rebooted over and over again, they don't always succeed. But the Addams Family has managed to keep finding new audiences. He also admitted that becoming Gomez Addams was something he never imagined would happen during his career. Guzman said he still feels incredibly grateful every day because he gets to work with Tim Burton, the writers, the cast, and the production crew. On top of that, he appreciates how warmly audiences have embraced the series. For him, joining both Wednesday and the Super Mario Galaxy movie feels like an unexpected career highlight. Netflix has also revealed several exciting additions to the Season 3 cast, and some of them could have major roles within the Addams Family tree. One of the biggest announcements is Ava Green, who will play Ophelia Frump, Morticia's long-lost sister. That immediately expands Morticia's side of the family and opens the door for new relationships and old secrets to finally be explored. Several other actors are also joining the cast. Winona Ryder will portray the mysterious Tabitha, Noah Taylor has been cast as Cyrus, Oscar Morgan will play Atticus, Kennedy Moyer joins as Daisy, and Chris Sarandon will appear as Balthazar. Fans have already started creating theories about Balthazar because the 1991 live-action Addams Family movie mentioned a cousin Balthazar. Although Netflix hasn't officially confirmed whether the character is connected to the Gomez family, many viewers think there could be a link. The series has spent its first 2 seasons slowly expanding the Addams Family tree, although most of the new relatives have come from Morticia's Frump side of the family. Season 2 introduced Joanna Lumley as Morticia's mother Hester Frump, while the finale briefly teased Ophelia before properly introducing her for Season 3. Gomez's side of the family, however, still remains largely unexplored. Aside from Uncle Fester, audiences know very little about Gomez's relatives. Because of that, many fans believe Season 3 could finally shine a spotlight on the Addams family members connected to him. Guzman's comments about great guest stars have only made those theories stronger. Since Netflix hasn't revealed detailed information about most of the new characters, there's still plenty of mystery surrounding who everyone really is. That mystery became even bigger when Netflix confirmed that Lena Headey, James Lance, and Andrew McCarthy will all appear in undisclosed guest roles. Because their characters haven't been revealed yet, speculation continues to grow across the fan community. Of course, none of this excitement would exist if Wednesday hadn't become such an enormous success. The series has received strong reviews while also becoming one of Netflix's biggest original shows ever. Season 1 alone accumulated more than 1.7 billion viewing hours, putting it among the platform's most successful television releases. Those numbers explain why Netflix quickly moved forward with another season instead of letting the franchise sit idle. After Season 2 finished in early September 2025, attention immediately shifted toward the future. Production on Season 3 officially began near Dublin toward the end of February, continuing the show's large-scale filming schedule. Based on how long previous seasons took to complete, filming is expected to continue into late 2026 before moving into post-production. Because of that timeline, a 2027 release remains the most realistic expectation. Although that may feel like a long wait, the franchise clearly isn't losing momentum. The animated movies climbing Netflix's chart prove that audiences are still deeply interested in anything connected to the Addams family. Whenever older projects start trending years after release, it usually shows that excitement for the next chapter is already building. That kind of continued interest is something many franchises hope to achieve but rarely manage to maintain. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.